With that, viewers, we are bringing to you breaking news at the very top of this segment. This is coming in from the national capital at this given point. Aam Aadmi Party's Occupy Prime Minister's House call. Ex-Aam Aadmi Party Mantri seeks kabza on Prime Minister's house. Arvind Kejriwal, with his big explosive remarks, has called out the Prime Minister. He's in fact gone ahead to call Prime Minister Modi a liar. Kejriwal said, and I quote, PM's Juggi Makan pledge is a lie. BJP goes all guns blazing at the Aam Aadmi Party again. So there is a war of words that we are already witnessing erupt. The BJP has said, on the other hand, Aam Aadmi Party wants anarchy in India. This is the back and forth that has taken place so far. Let's in fact take you through Arvind Kejriwal's comments as to what exactly has been said by him.
मोदी जी ने कहा था जहां झुग्गी वहां मकान, उनका मतलब था जहां झुग्गी वहां मैदान। वो ये कहना चाहते थे मेरे को वोट दे दो, मैं सारी झुग्गियां तोड़ दूंगा और मैदान बना दूंगा। दोस्तों, हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने झूठ बोला। हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री झूठे हैं। वो कहते हैं मोदी की गारंटी झूठी है, मोदी की गारंटी फर्जी है, मोदी की गारंटी नकली है। आगे कभी जिंदगी में मोदी की गारंटी पे भरोसा मत करना इनके।
पूरे दिल्ली की पुलिस लगा लेना, पूरे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं को लगा देना। अगर दिल्ली की झुग्गियों को तोड़ोगे, प्रधानमंत्री के घर में घुस करके हम कब्जा करेंगे, इसका इंतजार रखना। इससे बगैर हम भागने वाले नहीं हैं।
With that, Shreya Chatterjee joins us on the broadcast to bring us more details and put things into context. Shreya, a very good afternoon to you. Yet another explosive series of remarks we see coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Arvind Kejriwal calling out the Prime Minister to be a liar, and we also see other party leaders joining in that very mudslinging contest.
Well, fierce war of words now erupt between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP so far as the slum demolition drive is under its way. Arvind Kejriwal, the AAP Supremo, has called the Prime Minister a liar, suggesting that, when the election were on its way, you promised Jahan Juggi, Wahan Makan, and now that's not being delivered. So that's the reason he's calling the Prime Minister a liar. We've seen another Aam Aadmi Party leader, Gopal Rai, who's also come up with a fierce set of attacks, suggesting that if proper rehabilitation does not happen and the demolition drives don't stop, irrespective of the police or the political power that the BJP has, they will take control of the PM house. That is a strong statement that is coming from AAP's Gopal Rai. The BJP has called it as an anarchy that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to get. It will be interesting to see how this brews, but clearly fierce attack coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party against the BJP so far as the entire slum demolition drive that is under its way in the national capital.
We speak on the very demolition drive that is currently underway. Are there any certain plans that have been so far proposed or that's come to the light from the Chief Minister's office in terms of where these people shall be rehabilitated?
Well, most of them have already been rehabilitated, given a place to stay at Narela, because we've seen after the demolition drives at Madrasi camp, subsequently in Kalkaji and also in Wazirpur area, the rehabilitation drives are under its way. However, there are a portion of people who are not happy with the entire rehabilitation process. Some say that basic facilities lack at the place where they have been rehabilitated. Also because Narela happens to be away from the places they were located in, which is the pockets of South Delhi area and around where the demolition drives are happening. They're saying that their livelihoods have been taken away from them. Their residences have been snatched away. So clearly there is a sense of resentment so far within the slum dwellers are also concerned, and clearly that is what the Aam Aadmi Party is right now trying to encash upon.
And when we speak of this very demolition drive, what kind of a notice period were these people given? Just to get some more details on how the slum demolition drive took place and to set things into context for our viewers.
Well, some of these demolition drives have been taking place for years. Remember, these were all notices given prior. Some of them have actually saw legal battles happen. Remember, there's one demolition drive that is halted. That is because of the cases that were being heard in the Batla House area, because there were certain notices that were also put in the Delhi High Court by the slum dwellers themselves, suggesting that there was some misappropriation so far as the numbering of their residences are concerned. But if we talk about the others, for example, the Madrasi camp demolition drive was taken away because it was told in the court that without the demolition, the area that has been encroached upon, which was a nala, it couldn't have been cleaned, and this is a part of the ongoing process of declogging and desilting the nalas ahead of the monsoon season. So there are multiple reasons why these drives have been done. Some of them have clearly, caused a furor, but most of them, I must say, were actually done by the proper legal process.
Shreya, do stay with us. Let me quickly, for our viewers, play out this bite for them. This is from Manjinder Singh Sirsa, the Delhi minister. Let's quickly listen into what exactly is being said by him.
कहना चाहता हूं, आप जितना मर्जी रोहिंग्या, बांग्लादेशी इन लोगों के लिए खड़े हों, रोहिंग्या मुसलमान हो, बांग्लादेशी मुसलमान हो, हमारे देश के अंदर घुसपैठिए हैं, उनको किसी सूरत में देश में नहीं रहने दिया जाएगा। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, अगर उनको आपको इतना ही स्नेह और प्यार है उनके साथ, तो ले जाइए अपने घर पर, बसाइए उनको ले जाकर। हम बिल्कुल दिल्ली को स्पष्ट बताना चाहते हैं, हमें ऐसी कोई भी किसी भी तरीके की गंदी राजनीति में नहीं शामिल होंगे जिसके अंदर वोटों के खातिर दिल्ली के लोगों की जान के साथ खिलवाड़ किया जाए। ये जितने रोहिंग्या, ये जितने बांग्लादेशी हैं, देखिए परसों भी मर्डर हुआ, हर जगह पे ये क्राइम करते हैं। बेटियां, मां बेटियां यहाँ सुरक्षित नहीं इनके रहते, और इस तरह का काम करने वाले लोगों को अगर अरविंद केजरीवाल जी दिल्ली में बसाना चाहते हैं, हम किसी भी सूरत में उनको बसने नहीं देंगे, नहीं देंगे, नहीं देंगे। बिल्कुल उनके घर तोड़े जाएंगे, उनको यहां से बाहर निकाला जाएगा, जो कारोबार और फैक्ट्रियां चला रहे हैं उनको बंद किया जाएगा। और मेरे खुद के इलाके के अंदर हजारों की तादाद में लोग घुस चुके हैं, वहां पर जींस की फैक्ट्रियां चलाते हैं, वहां पे बहन बेटियों का जीना हराम कर देते हैं, वहां लोगों ने घरों के बाहर लिख के लगाया है।
That was Manjinder Singh Sirsa speaking on the very matter as well. Let me cut across and go back to Shreya Chatterjee at this point as she continues to stay with us. Shreya, let's also take a look at this. During the election campaign that took place, we had seen certain illegal settlements come to the light from different pockets of Delhi, and that had become a big issue in terms of how deep-rooted they had already, deep-seated their existence had already started becoming within the national capital itself. They even had proper identity cards in place at that given point, and they had in fact, set up a proper, not just I would say living area for them, but a proper livelihood for themselves and their families here. And that is what they're trying to target, the BJP government here is trying to target at this point.
Well, absolutely. And we need to understand that these slum dwellers are mostly migrant populations who have come up from different parts of the country. And that is exactly why when the process of rehabilitation takes place, which is largely being done by the DASIB in the national capital, they are looking into the ownership details as well as for the time frame that they were staying over here, including basic details like voter cards, etc. What we were being told by the officials who are conducting this rehabilitation drives, that only those who qualified with the proper legal verification were allotted a residence apart from the demolition drive that happened. But that is the BJP saying that, these are people who have been illegally staying. They are Rohingyas, they are Bangladeshis, and that's the reason we will not stop the demolition drive if it has to take on against illegal population. But the message that was given from the stage of the protest at Jantar Mantar, Aam Aadmi Party leaders kept harping, and even the crowd there shouted, suggesting that we are not Rohingyas, we are not Bangladeshis, and this is clearly something which is being done wrongly against her. Whether this battle sticks or not will be interesting to see, but the AAP is pretty clear that they will continue their protest, and they also suggested, invoking the Anna Andolan, that we will form a big protest from Jantar Mantar like they did against the Congress during the Anna Andolan. They will be taking up this issue of slum demolition, because we saw Kejriwal call out both the BJP and the Congress in same breath, saying that they are anti-poor parties and pro-rich people.